Hello Moto fans, it's your boy here, Moto Bear here again with another video. So yeah, today's video, as you might be able to guess, it's going to be a voiceover. I'm still having issues with the wind noise on my GoPro Hero 5 session. I have ordered a few bits off eBay and they are on the way to me, but they're going to be about 2 to 3 weeks. So as of now, I'm just going to be doing voiceovers till they come, and when they do come, yeah, I'll be doing a video if they work. So today's video is basically going to be, is a motorcycle right for you? So motorcycle prices can vary wildly, but on average, if you're buying a decent bike, it's going to be a lot less than a car. So yeah, insurance, if you're over 25 and have a spotless driving record, you're going to get a pretty decent rate. But unfortunately, there's a lot more involved than simply your age and driving record. I mean, the population density where you live, the theft rate, and the actual bike model is all going to push prices up. And different insurers will have different rates for all bikes. So you better shop around, get a good rate. So yeah, let's move on to equipment and maintenance. I mean, this is where things can really add up. Cars can go a lot longer between the service intervals, not to mention things like tyres, spark plugs and bolt replacements. I mean, tyres can be especially expensive on motorcycles, and depending on how you ride, you may have to change at least the rear tyre every 3,000 to 4,000 miles. The chains and drive belts need occasional replacing, and they're not cheap. The maintenance intervals can run anywhere between 5 and 20,000 miles, depending on what type of motorcycle you are. Things like valve adjustments, they're going to push them up. And then not to mention the regular oil changes, chain maintenance and various other odds and ends. And if you ride often all year, you're going to be paying at least maybe £800–900 on maintenance alone a year. So that is another thing to consider. So yeah, the next thing you want to get is going to be your gear. At the very least, you're going to need a good helmet, which can cost anywhere between £50 and £1,000. But if a helmet is all you think you need, you should stick to 4 wheels. I mean, the smart rider who values the life and the skin, you're going to have to get a jacket, preferably high abrasion grade leather, gloves and boots at all times. And while most people ride in jeans, the truth about that is, if you go down at a speed over 15–20 miles an hour, your jeans are going to come off like a wet paper towel. So protective pants, gloves and jackets are recommended at all times. So conservatively, you're going to be trying to spend between £500 and £1,000 to get all the gear that you really want. So that is quite a lot of money on gear. So that's another thing to consider. So yeah, next thing you want to do is you've got to go and do your CBT, which is your compulsory basic training, and that's usually lasts over a day between 9 and 5. And basically on that, they teach you everything about the rules of the road, how to ride a bike and stuff like that. They make sure that you're going to be safe on the roads after you've passed that day. So yeah, after that day, you can ride on the road with L plates up to a 125 bike, which is pretty good. So after that, you're going to want to do your motorcycle theory, which is £23. The lessons are £60 for 2.5 hours. So yeah, depending on how many lessons you need to pass, that will quickly add up in price. Next, you want to pass your mod 1, which is £15.50, and when you pass your mod 1, after that it's going to be your mod 2, which is £75. So yeah, I mean, they can quickly add up if you don't pass everything first time, like. So yeah, the next thing you're going to want to think about is, have you got the facilities at home so your bike's going to be safe? So have you got a garage? Have you got a driveway, or are you going to leave your bike on the road? Bikes are notoriously easy for getting stolen, and if you don't have a garage or a drive, I really recommend you getting a really good chain, or even better, a data tool. Bikes still need to be insured, they still need to be taxed. Your miles per gallon on your petrol is slightly better than most cars. Your average service is going to be between £200 to £300, and that's with no parts or anything. That's just a standard service. So these are all good things to bear in mind before taking the plunge into buying a motorbike. Yeah, so if you are thinking about buying a motorbike, I hope this helps you in making a decision. But overall, I would say to you, if you are thinking about getting one, just get one. It's great fun. And yeah, for now, moto fans, it's Moto Bear out.